Hey guys, what's good? What's good? Shout out to Illinois with over 16,000 monthly support to the channel. Shout out to Illinois in the building. You in the building? You in the building. Let me know you're in the building. So let me go down here. Hey Bonita. I am the first to like I seen the black flamingo crying for Bagan. Yeah, it's a bad hit here. Hey Toby. Hey Toby. Make sure you subscribe to the second channel with the notification bell on. Option R. SL Davis social media news. I've been had the channel for now. YouTube has this new rule that if you want to have multiple channels, that's up to you. But you better be on here using them. So I gotta pretty much be using both my channels. So I just been going live on both channels and that kind of thing. But I will sometime just go live strictly from the other channel, my second channel, you know what I'm saying? Briefly. I had people going over to the second channel. I think it was around the time I was doing Christian rock content. I don't think it was the the shamar stuff. But yeah, and I was having people come over to my second channel. And then I fell off, promoting people that I have a second channel. So yeah, just make sure you subscribe over there because you don't want to miss out when I go live just out the blue and not on both channels. And it could be some stuff that you wanted to really hear that day. You're not getting notifications. So make sure the notification bell is on, option all. Yeah, so anyways, I just now you're hearing. Now I hope there's people recording what I'm saying because I'm documenting it. I don't speak much about children. I think they should be off limits. And I'm not really speaking in particularly on the child like I was accused of calling CPS and all this foolishness. I wasn't doing none of that. But now you can accuse me of speaking up because I think that is diabolical that you're in the car with a child and both of y'all are drunk driving. Yeah, the boyfriend is the one driving, but I don't really see Alvo caring much that he's drinking and driving and there's a little kid in the back seat. And that's when I do throw shots like, well, where are the parents at in these situations? Because I'm quite sure they know what's his name? Jay Quan. They know him, Alvo's boyfriend. Obviously to allow him to take their child. So they know he drinks, he's wild, he doing too much. They probably even know he's probably wanted, this and that and the other. All of the above. And you're letting this dude just take your child, and I know he's doing stuff with him. He takes him to the beach and does all kind of stuff with him like a father. He's the godfather, but like how a father does with a child. But if you're drinking, bro, that should be when it's off limits for you to be driving a kid in a car like that. And sometimes people have to be the better person, and all jokes aside, and say, listen, I don't want to be part of any of this mess. You're drinking and driving. Alva's already scared of the dude anyways, and how he drives reckless. And I think he's scared because low key, he's scared because not only does he drive fast, reckless, and runs through red lights, because I was on a video one time when he ran through a light and it shocked the heck out of Alvo. But that the reason why it was probably shocking Alvo is because they got warrants. And when you got warrants and you don't want to be hot on nobody's trail, you stay away from the mess. You don't sit there and do stupid stuff like running lights, drinking and driving, especially with an underage kid. It's diabolical. Hey y'all, I did see the live video of Alvo. Yeah, it's sad. Hey, Diamond, Miss Diamond, how you doing, sweetie? Hey, Cutie Pie. Hey, Coco. Hey, Xana. Everyone, go report Alvo's page and hit the like. I ain't getting into that. I ain't gonna do that because I don't even know why I read that. Cause I ain't trying to be nothing like that dude with telling people to report my page because he mad because I said something he didn't agree with. Nah, now I'm mad at the fact that nobody's taking action and doing anything about being responsible. But I ain't reporting nobody's page. You know what I'm saying? I'll leave that up to God. I just hope nothing happens. And the sad thing about it is I don't look at neither one of them as responsible parties at all whatsoever. So I feel like I just sometimes maybe it's just the motherly instinct in me. I just get a gut feeling that something ain't good. I hope nothing happens because it's just too living for the moment, reckless, and just it's sad, man. Like you got to do better, man. If you know better, you do better. You know what I'm saying? They know better. I really don't think that Alvo wants that little boy around anyways. Like I don't know. I've heard him in the background a few times and just real questionable. I don't think Alvo's feeling that, him being in their relationship and he's the godfather and he spends time with him and you know what I'm saying, and I think Alvo wants all that time. Alvo doesn't seem like a person who is selfless. He's selfish. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Latina, how you doing, sis? 40 plus what? Hey, sis, how you doing? Make sure y'all smash that like button. So yeah, so you now you can say I said something about him and an underage child. Cause anytime I'm sharing anything about matters like that, I say it publicly on my lives. For the most part, I don't even say it on my pre-recorded videos, my premieres. And maybe sometime I do, but you have receipts when I'm publicly doing something or saying something about a disturbing situation as this one is. Okay? All that sheet calling CPS and CPP and PP loan, whatever they're saying I'm doing, all this stuff. No, when I'm going to say something about something, address something, I do just what I'm doing today at 5:42 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on a Friday. Happy Friday to everybody. I just realized it's Friday. Yes, make sure you hit that like button. Let me see what them likes are at now. I'm not even inside of my YouTube video to see. But yeah, hit the like button. Hit the like button. Sad, man. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like judging people saying, "Well, what is the mother on drugs?" I don't want to say nothing like that. You feel what I'm saying? But that's just diabolical. It really is diabolical. I'm sorry. There's no excuse for that. I'm sorry. It isn't. That's just to me, just irresponsible. And maybe the parents don't want to be bothered with sometimes you want to have time to yourself, but that's the wrong person to pass your kid along to. I'm sorry. It's the wrong person. I don't understand it. You can't even make it make sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all hit the like button like you do for these crash dummies. Alvo lost scared because he running through lights and speeding and this and that and other. Be scared for that underage kid that's in that back seat. Be scared for him. Be scared for him. Okay? Scared. You better be scared for that little underage kid. I'm trying to tell you, and Al was also scared because he's like the dude is a hot box. He got to be saying that this dude's a hot box. I'm trying to stay on the down low, keep it low key. I do my little thug thizzle, in Airbnbs or my family's basement when they let me stay there. But I'm not out here in the street running lights and drinking and driving and stuff like, and definitely not doing it with a passenger in the seat. you know, but that's what you get sometimes. You know, when you do stupid things, you get stupid prizes. That's how I look at it. Unicorn, how are you, sweetie? Baby daddy was wrong. Yeah, it's crazy. Hey, Gidget, how are you, sweetie? Thank you so much. Thank you for supporting the channel, sweetie. Unicorn, hey, and welcome, fam. Is there anyone that can be honest? You can say it in the chat. I'm not forcing anybody to come up here and speak, but is there anyone that can say me in the chat that used to be a supporter of Alvo? Be brave enough to say I was a supporter of Alvo's, but I kind of sort of started to see that it ain't where it's at. It says the last 5 minutes of his last live was scary. Someone got hurt really bad. That was crazy. So what happened? What do you mean somebody got hurt? I know that the last live I seen, because I was in the middle of the live, he was scared because he was speeding. And I don't think that Alvo likes when he speeds. But hey, if you don't like when he speeds, then you need to stay out of his car. Simple as that. I was scared for them. It's crazy. And you know what? Let me just say this to you. This is just a good example of he ain't gonna never tell me what I'm gonna talk about on my channel. Cause let me tell you why I say that. I'm not assuming that he got an underage kid in the back seat of the car. Okay, and they're drunk. They're telling you that they're drunk, that they're nice, trying to get another bottle. And you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, now Alvo got to share the bottle with old boy. And he seems like he be putting it down, you know, just as much as Alvo do. You feel what I'm saying? So Alvo, he can't really drink a bottle to the head. Now he got the other lush, his other half now, that drinks just as much as him. You feel what I'm saying? So he's got to share with him. But yeah, man, that's crazy. That's when you know that you know your life is out of spiraling out of control, when you ain't making critical decisions with your life, and one of them being you can get caught him running through lights, drunk driving, and having an underage kid while he's doing it. That's a charge. Alvo was yelling, afraid in the car, telling the guy to stop. The guy was speeding and swearing. I mean, swerving. But you know what? It's really sad. I don't know why he's doing it, and why would he be doing it while he has an underage kid in the car? And I'm gonna keep saying that. I don't care about Alvo. Alvo put himself in that situation. I don't care how scared he is. He's a grown young man. He might not be an older man, but he's still a man. And that's how he gonna get treated over here accordingly. I don't care. Alvo have a drinking problem. Yeah, he definitely has a drinking problem. Hey, Deirdre Grant, how you doing, sweetie? I see you. I see you. Yeah, so it's gonna be a busy weekend for me. That's why I'm going live today. Because I was not able to go live earlier. I had a couple of things I had to do. And I'll probably do a late live tomorrow. I don't know. But if not, Sunday we'll be back on our regular scheduled program, which will be Father's Day. And you will be back in business. But I just definitely had to come on here because that really concerned me. And I don't understand how. I mean, maybe there was people inside of his live that was telling him that wasn't cool. I don't know. But sometimes when you become a fan to somebody, you don't see any wrongdoing in what they do. And that's really diabolical. It's evil. But if you like it, I love it. Long as it ain't my child. I mean, actually, I'm not saying it like that, but I'm just saying it's just really sad that people sit and be nosy and watch this train wreck, Alvo, and then this new dude he's messing with, and don't nobody want to speak up when they need to speak up. You know, and it's nothing but adults that are older than Alvo and this dude, that are mothers, you know, their parents, they got kids. Even if you don't have kids, you're still probably older than Alvo. A lot of these adults, older adults that watch him, and they're not even getting in the chat saying nothing because they're afraid they're gonna get blocked. Block me all you want, but at least I can know I can go to bed resting easy, knowing that I at least spoke and told you to do the right thing. And one being, stop driving with kids underage. If you want to take your cell phone out of here, unalive yourself, being reckless, you do that on your own time, not on no expensive no children. Simple as that. So that's the only time you have heard me officially speak on the situation of a little boy being heard in the background. Okay. Other than that, I don't just go around be talking about no kids. I ain't got time to be talking about no kid, nobody's kids. Kids are off limits. But when you put in kids' lives in danger, that's a problem. It says cutie in this women. Hold up. Cutie, and this is not the first time Alvo yelled for that guy to stop doing that speeding, but Alvo keeps getting back in the car. Yeah, well, because you know what? Alvo ain't gonna never stop. He gonna keep getting back in that car because Alvo don't have to pay for no lifts and no Ubers. He ain't got no black truck money no more. He barely getting the Airbnbs. He'll be back sleeping in that car in another couple of days, begging, and Alvo will be whining and crying. So get you. Good luck. Man, I'm trying to tell you, I was gonna say something. I'm gonna be quiet. It's just sad. That's all I can say. It's just a really sad shame. If you like it, I love it. If you like it, I love it. That's all I can say to you. And stuff. I bet you they wouldn't be watching my grandbaby, or when my son was little, they wouldn't be having my son in the back seat. Happy Friday. I know it don't seem like a Friday. It's just the weirdest thing. I've been busy the last couple of days, man. Even yesterday I was busy, man. I've been really running, running around and stuff, doing things, getting stuff done, stuff that was behind that I had to do in my personal life. And it's all done, and it's so good because when Sunday gets here, it's gonna be like my weekend. It's gonna be like my Friday on Sunday, on Father's Day. And that's a good thing. I can lay back and say, man, everything that you had to do this week, it was a busy week, but it's behind you. It says Dylan, it says Coke. I said Dylan. Coco Dylan, he is using that man to get around and for company until he can find someone better. Yep, you already know that. I know people in real life that do that. I know people in real life literally that do stuff like that. They will mess with somebody until conveniently something else comes around to so that they can, be shacking up with them. I don't think he likes that dude. He was already saying, I know y'all put a one in the chat if y'all seen my premiere video of him plotting on getting rid of him. Yeah, I don't think he likes him like that. I don't. He ain't got a pot to piss in and a window to throw it out. Now Alvo's begging, and he has to support himself in this dude. That's why he looks so bad. He ain't in, you notice how he's not into his clothes and the lineups, his hair and his nails no more. He talks about it, but that's about it. Yeah, he's not into none of that no more. It's like he's just like he went to a full-blown bum. Says, I've also noticed how Alvo jumps every time his man reach over to touch him like a batter. Right. Yeah, I noticed that too. Or like when he goes to say something to him, he tries to tread lightly on what he's gonna, like maybe what he's gonna say might offend him, and he might get coon clocked in the car. Because the boyfriend don't care about putting his hands on him while he's live. That's how I know that the relationship's not gonna last long. Because the dude is too comfortable. The dude is too comfortable. It says, thank you, Player and Cutie Pie. It says, Player, I said the same thing. Alvo is using this guy to get around because he is tired of walking. He better hope he is able to get away from that guy. That's what I was thinking too. Because I was saying, now what if he's trying to get away from him now? And whatever he moved down to Houston, How are you going to be able to get himself out of that situation and his stuff? That might be a tough assignment, because I'm quite sure all of his belongings is in the back of that dude's trunk. Alvo ain't got no place to take his stuff. Wherever he goes, his stuff goes. And what I don't get is, how are you physically able to take all of your personal belongings state to state? You must not have a lot of belongings, personal belongings. Says, what goody gang, SL Davis, cutie pie play. How you doing, Ryan the heel? What the hell? It says, go back and watch the last 3 to 5 minutes of the last video. Then the boyfriend keeps telling the baby to cuss. Yeah, like I said, I'm not into that sucker stuff, calling CPS on people and this and that and other. But I'm gonna tell you like this: I really think that dude is bugging. I honestly think that he's bugging. I honestly think that he's very immature. To be, I think he's what, 22, and you should not be watching no kids, sir. I'm sorry, you're not watching kids material at all. You really shouldn't. But the people who probably are raising that child ain't probably fit either. That's crazy. Alvo was about to cry. Yeah, he gets real nervous when he's speeding. But I think he be about to cry too. Not only because he be scared about the speeding. I think that Alvo, I honestly think that Alvo is scared that he's gonna put heat on them both, and the cops are gonna end up, you know what I'm saying, grabbing them. That's what I think too. I really think that he's afraid that, with all that reckless driving and they're drinking, if they pulled him over and then they did a breathalyzer on him, he's definitely going in. He's definitely going in. I'm telling you that right now. You might as well just hang that up. You're going in, bro. So I don't know. Says my exact thought. That guy seems like a nutcase who probably give Alvo heck if he left. Yep. Beat him up. He might beat him up real bad. They were drinking 2 types of liquor, Don Julio and some type of white alcohol. I think the other white alcohol you're referring to is another tequila too. Child trying to catch a fade. I don't know. It's crazy. It really is. I don't get it. The black flamingo, Lucky, is run and a bit thin. Well, I don't know. He thinks it's cute. He's living on the edge. I don't really think he's happy with his current situation with this dude, but I think, like everybody else is saying, I have to agree, he's using that dude for a ride. He's using him for the chauffeur to get him around. And what, Alvo does for him in return is he begs for money to get Airbnbs for them. And food, probably. I seen a recap. He said he have to leave the boy alone. I also did a matter of fact, let me pull this up real quick. Hold on, wait a minute, let me put some pippin in it. It may have been my video, maybe not, I don't know. I try to, we're covering, people are covering the same stuff, but I try to cover, honestly, I try to cover stuff that is not spoke about, because I don't like to water down the sector with the same old mess. Here it is here. Here it is right here. Hold on, guys. It's crazy. Put all your comments down below. I want. This was the video right here. Oops.
I just chill. I'm gonna put y'all on real soon. Y'all know
hold on.
I do. He giving Josh 20. I try to give it to you.
Low. Haters, congratulated, supporters, all of the above. I am interested in hearing what you guys got to say. Y'all know at all times we can agree to disagree.
It's always gonna be checkmate for me. You gonna always be the fool.
Why you put that on there, Fookie?
You gonna always. I'm sorry. I try to give it to you. Okay, hold on, please. You gonna always be the fool. You gonna always be the fool. You gonna forever and ever and ever. Ugh, he getting on my nerves too. He giving Josh 20.0. I'm gotta give you one more day. But yeah. Anyways, like I was saying, that lost the plot. Me, I never lose the plot. I be with all these for the moment. Aggravating. They get on my nerves and I get aggravated.
Yeah, so I don't really think that he's gonna end up saying with that dude. I don't think he likes him. That's just my opinion. I think he's using him just to have because he has that car. I don't think he really likes him. You know, he's doing the same thing he did with 𝗪𝗪. So I don't know. But only time will tell and stuff. But I don't see that ending too well. I think that that dude is probably, I don't know. He been around Alvo long enough. He'll probably be getting on here his damn self and you know exposing some stuff about Alvo. Like we'll find out Alvo just as dirty as so-called 𝗪𝗪. Don't want to bathe really and put clean clothes on a funky butt. We don't know what we gonna hear when it's over with them too. We really don't. And I don't even care. Because to be honest with you, Alvo deserves whatever he gets. All I know, whatever it does get exposed by him when he breaks up with that dude or runs off on that dude, he brought it upon himself. He needs to go sit his heart behind down. He needs to go get a job like he had when he was with 𝗪𝗪. Can we please hit the like button? Come on, the likes ain't matching up to who's watching. Let's hit the like button, please. Support the channel and hit the like button. You're in here sucking up the information. Hit the like button. Got people straight disrespecting y'all. These people are old. I mean, you're old enough to be their parents, and they're demanding you to hit the like button, and you're doing it. And over here, you get treated with nothing but respect, and you don't want to hit the like button. Hit something. For real, I ain't trying to be rude or nothing, but sometimes you gotta call it what it is. You know what I'm saying? It don't cost you no money. I'm not over here talking about if you don't hit the like button, I'm gonna stop begging for cash apps or super chats. I don't care about none of that. Just hit the like button. If you're begging for chicken bites that are $10, you have a problem. Yeah, that's a problem. Ryan the Helly, yes, that's a serious problem. You got to get your life in order if you're doing that. You need $10. Think tree, hey sis. Yeah, that's a serious problem. That's a tough assignment and a serious problem. Always seems to put themselves in compromising situation. Maybe if he stopped using people, he wouldn't always be between a rock and a hard place. Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. Two different types. Crazy. 34 and 80 people in here. I'm confused. Run it up though. Right, exactly. It's crazy. They were in that live telling Alvo to stop getting drunk around that child. They told him to leave that guy alone. They were trying to stop both of them. Then the lie, yeah, I did see when the lie ended. Like I said, I had just came in the house, so I was like, it was spinning around. I said, oh, he must have just ended the lie. He does it a lot. He'll sit there and take your money, beg for all your money, cuss you out, read your foot to filth. So his supporters will give him money. And as soon as he gets the money, he don't even sometimes warn y'all that he's even getting off live. I just don't get it. It's like, but people give him their money. I ain't seen nobody, one person yet said they used to be a supporter of Alvo, but they don't rock with him no more. I guess nobody's not brave enough. This ninja it says these ninjas are too much for me. Child in danger, right? And abuse stuff. They're going to jail sooner than we may think. Yep. Think Trish, you might be right about that. Because they're doing too much. And I just don't understand you both double whammies. He got a warrant, you got a warrant, and you both doing stupid stuff. That's just crazy. It's diabolical. I don't get it. But I guess it ain't for me to get it. How about that? I don't think it is for me to get it. It'll never be for me to get it. But hey, if you like it, I love it. Because like I said, we'll go around, come around. It's just a matter of time before all that foolishness comes to an end. I'll tell you that much. Hold on for 1 second, guys. Hold on for 1 second. Just some evil work. Evil work. I'll tell you that much. If both, it says, if they both want it by the law, then 𝗪𝗛𝗔𝗧 isn't doing his job right if he is so-called snitch. Well, a lot of them ain't trying to do the job, period. They just want to put the information out there, and then all of a sudden it goes dead. Like, well, what happened to so-and-so, and why didn't this happen? And hey, man, these people ain't gonna bust a grape in a fruit fight. Not physically or mentally to anybody. It's all talk. For real. Why can't you all just leave Alvo alone? Let him live his life how he chooses. It's his choice. You people not helping him, just talking about what's going on. And we're going to continue to do that, Patrick Walker. And you're still welcome in here to speak your opinion. Even though that's diabolical of you. No, sir. Nicole Cooper, he's got to stack up the money or find someone else to use. He can't go back to Shamar because the police and Shamar has men over. Because the police and Shamar has a men over. So wait a minute. So player, you're saying that Shamar got it? Well, I know he's supposed to have a new boo thing. I seen a couple of stories where it's like he's trying to hide, like I guess him hugging or the dude. Well, Shamar, you ain't gotta hide nothing, honey, and that you have a new boo thing, cause we already know you didn't moved on. It don't take Shamar long, honey. It really don't. Shamar be ready to get a man in a heartbeat. He ain't got no shame in his game, honey. Shamar said, I am not going to be alone. I know people like that in real life. They cannot be alone. And that's just how Shamar is. That's a bad quality to have. Sometimes you got to heal before you go moving on into these relationships. You know? But then you'll be hearing Shamar up here going ranting and raving about the next dude. Because he's sitting up there, he ain't doing no type of investigation. Seeing, what kind of, dude the person is, nothing. He just want to have somebody in his life. It says two brokies together. One hand can't wash the other. Exactly. Two bums. Yep. Two bums. Two bums. Well, Patrick, maybe if Elbow didn't expose himself every day and constantly begging, he wouldn't have this problem. Yeah, you're right. He puts this out here. We're not mind readers. So we don't get up here and just just talk about Alvo and there's nothing to talk about. We talk about what he is bringing to the forefront. He wants to be a celebrity, so he's got to get used to the commentary. Exactly, because that's how you blow up. Years ago, people used to pay for promotions to get promoted when they wanted to be stars or, whatever they was trying to do. Now, you got people that do this kind of commentary, and if they're talking about you in commentary videos, this is how you get relevant. He don't get it. That's why I don't feel like this is the business he should be in. Because if you don't get that, then something is not right. You shouldn't be in this business if you don't know the business. How you going to make money in this business if you don't even know the business? Like, make it make sense. He's up here playing like he's a victim. When somebody says something about him, he want to cry about it. Stop telling people your business. When you put people in your business, they stay in your business. My mother used to tell me that all the time. Like, even when I used to tell her stuff, like, oh, my husband did this, such did this. My mother used to say, listen, now, if you tell me something and then y'all make up the next day, I'ma still have a beef with what you told me he did. And I'm not gonna get over it like as fast as you gonna get over it. And so I'm gonna give this, ninja an attitude. And it's all your fault, because if you put people in your business, they're gonna stay in your business. You put family in your business, they're gonna stay in your business. And the same thing goes for social media. And these people ain't your family at all, so they don't owe you nothing. So if you tell them something, they gonna speak on it. Duh. Ain't some things just common sense? The word of the day is humble, right? So look at the look on that guy's face. His eyes tell it all. He looks like an alien, a demon. Hey, Nicole Cooper. Everyone have a wonderful evening. You too, sweetie, and be blessed and stay safe. Who is the mother of that? That's what I was saying. I said that today. I the other day when I was inserted into calling CPS and all that, I ain't said nothing about who the baby, who was the mother of that baby. But today I'm saying it on June 6th, 2025 at 6:11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now I'm saying it. But the other day when I was accused of saying anything about the little boy or a girl, whatever it is, it was a lie. I hadn't said anything yet. But when I had just logged on and he was live and he in the car drunk, both of them, and the little boy in the back seat, or little girl, whatever it was, that bothered me. That really bothered me. Now, if you people say, y'all wasting your time talking about this and that and this and that and other. But you know what? I never will be wasting my time to bring up this conversation when it's in regards to an underage child who's being put in jeopardy because of two fools. Ain't that his godson? That's what Alvo said. Yes. Well, actually, he's the one. Actually, Jay Quan was the one that said it was his godson. I got it on one of my premiere videos. No, it's his godson. Alvo went to. You probably heard from. No, you didn't hear. I was about to say somebody's name. No, actually, I'm not gonna even say he said that because he didn't say that. But that's what people were assuming. You probably heard that from the general public that he was the father, but he's not. He's the godfather. So I guess he's friends or something with some girl, and she has a baby. But no, he doesn't have any kids. Well, I don't know if he has any kids, but I know that one that he has, that we thought from what the public was putting out there, is not his kid. It's his godson. Godson. Alvo said that it's his godson. Yeah, it's his godson. I heard the dude say it. Happy for Friday, Miss Davidson. Hey, beef tips and rice. How you doing, sweetie? Yeah. So we'll definitely be back on track Monday. We'll be piping hot. You know what I'm saying? I got some other stuff I want to put out that I caught that really wasn't addressed. And probably my Monday, actually, I said my weekend will start on Sunday, but actually no, my week my Sunday is going to be like my Monday, actually. I'm gonna start my Monday early because these last couple of days I've been kind of slacking in my macking. We're putting up my content because I like to always, like a news reporter, I like to just whatever I hear that I feel like I want to share with the community of a concern, I bring it up. Is fast as I can. Sometimes I be tired. I don't feel like doing all that. Like when I get off of here now, I'm gonna do a couple of things because I got something to do tomorrow, and you know what I'm saying, and then we'll be at regular scheduled program on Sunday, but like it's a Monday. Yeah, hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. It's free. It's free. It's free. 69 likes. They're not adding up now. It says, cutie pie, drunk people talk to sober mind. Right. They sure do, Nicole Cooper. Happy Friday, Miss Davis and Mars in chat. I'm here just working. Okay, beef tips. Thank you, sweetie. You're always here. I like that. Yeah, I don't care what you're doing. You're always holding it down. It says Alvo is definitely staying monetarily for a alcohol supply too. I think he likes that the man matches his drinking speed minus the reckless drive. Right, exactly. And I was saying the same thing. That is so funny you said that, player. I was saying to myself, we can all day long listen to Alvo say he's about to get rid of him and all that. It could throw anybody off. Like, oh, maybe he really doesn't like him. And then we start like assuming, oh, he's just using him probably for a ride. He's tired of walking. He ain't got, black truck money. But I think he might have something in his mind. Alvo probably feels as though he has something in common, which is the drinking. So it's like he's in a relationship with somebody and his attitude is like, if you talk about me drinking, then you're talking about my boo too, because we're both people who drink. We both have a problem with drinking. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like I'm misery like company. I'm not alone with people criticizing me. It says Des don't play 92. Hey now, Des don't play 92. Drunk people also let the truth come out sometimes. Yeah, they should all the time. A drunk tongue is a sober one. Tell the truth, shame the devil, honey. Player, yeah, shake my head. I'll never get in a car with the boy. Oh no, I love my life and want to see my grandbabies grow up. Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea. Alvo is living from day to day with no plans at all. He is an addict, a drifter. Yep, he's a drifter. We all have seen these types of folks before, and Alvo is no different. Yep. Man, you be spitting. You and player be really spitting it up here, man. Coco and player. All my mods be on point. I'm telling you, man. All y'all be on point with it. Y'all be putting me up on game with these folks. Thanks for stopping by. Yep, make sure y'all hit the like button. Vel, why the boy in the middle look like a baby gremlin? No, you didn't, Vel. You know you didn't. He looked like an alien to me. I was so driven to put an alien picture up there, like an alien oval shaped picture with a pointy chin, a green, like a lime green one. That's what came to mind the first time I did a thumbnail with his boyfriend. I was like, he looks just like he looks like an alien. I don't know why I thought it was like an urge that came over me. I was like, please God, just stop me from doing this. But anyways, it is what it is, honey. I'm gonna have me a good night tonight on Friday. Actually, I'm about to do some girly stuff. I'm on my own time, but I know I gotta still get up early. But tomorrow, because I gotta go into Boston tomorrow. I gotta go to a funeral tomorrow. Not looking forward to that. That's why I said when Sunday gets here, I'm gonna definitely, I say God is good every day, but definitely Sunday get here, I'm gonna say, God, thank you for getting me here today. When Sunday comes, I'm gonna say everything I had to go through this week, this whole week. And when the week started, I didn't think I was gonna get through any of what I had to do, and God gave me the strength to get through it. Men don't usually try to heal. They just simply move on fast. Yep. Coco Dylan. OMG. Men don't usually try to heal. They just simply move on fast. Yep. So that they can get over whatever they're going through in that other relationship. They don't want to deal with the turmoil and the hurt and pain, and to get their mind off of the last, they just move on to the next. Hey, Toy, how you doing, sweetie? Make sure y'all hit the like button. Anyone who be holding me down, that just came in, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit that like button. I'm speaking to my people that support me. Alvo is drinking his soul away because he truly not happy. Hey, Dolores Dudley, you be in my comment section all the time. Thank you so much, sweetie, for all of your support. Thank you, Dolores. Shout out to Dolores Dudley. Toy Alvo looks terrible. Yes, I was. Oh my! When I got on live today, because I've been out. Last couple of days I've been out. Actually, I'm surprised my body is not sore. I did some physical work yesterday. And it was on the hottest day. That's why I was asking everybody yesterday what was the temperature or something like that. I don't know if it was on my premiere video or on my live, but it was like one of the hottest days. And I picked, just by coincidence, to just at the spur of the moment, something I had said I was gonna do, and I kept holding it off. I ended up just getting up that morning yesterday and doing it. And my body was, I thought actually my body is not as sore as it could be. But I just been working overtime. But when I got on live today, point of the matter, I looked at that live and the camera was kind of sort of like up, so you could see like his chin inside of his face, Alvo's face. He was in the car. This around the time he was speeding. The dude was speeding today with the little boy in the car. And I was like, Alvo looks bad. I was looking at his skin looking all ashy. He just looks like he's worn out. He don't really put too much effort into himself anymore at all. It is just horrible. I said, wow, like we're doing it like this. I learned a few years ago not to bring your entire life to the internet. Bits and pieces is all people need. It's all depends on what you allow to show the world. Exactly. And that's funny that you said that, Ryan, because that's the same thing with me. Because you'll hear people, like even some commentators, they'll say like little slick stuff because maybe they choose to do videos and you see who they are. I don't owe you anything but the commentary. The title says Alvo's boyfriend drunk driving with underage passenger in the car. Alvo, if you're scared, leave. I don't need to show you who I am. I don't need to show you who I am. I don't need to show you the background of my house. I don't need to do any of that stuff in order to get you to to be my friend or be my supporter. I want people that want to be here organically. Simple as that. Alvo looks terrible. He needs to turn himself in. He needs some rest. He does. He does. If they don't know about it, they can't talk about it. Exactly. He admitted to putting hands on Alvo. Yeah, I know. He admitted to it. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up here. Hold up. Let me go down to here. Oh, thank you, Janet Taylor. Oh, you know you didn't have to do that. All I asked for is for people to hit the like button. Love your content. You're real. Speak the truth and always keep it clean. Just showing appreciation. Oh, thank you, sweetie. Mwah. Thank you so much, man. Now, you know what? Let me tell you something, right? I went somewhere today, and this girl was at the mall, and I had just got finished doing some of my hair, but I had to run out. And the girl was like, "Girl, man, it's just a rough day for me." I said, "Why?" Because she's a sales girl, right? Thank you so much, Janet. This story ties into what Janet just did for me. So she was like, "Can I?" She had some quality flat irons, and she was selling them in sets. But retail value, they're $417 if you buy them both together. So basically over $200 per, flat iron, right? They're, different type of curling thing, but they're the salon ones, like ones that you'll see in salon quality, not the ones that you'll see at the hair store, like at a salon, store that you would have to have like a cosmetology license to get those kind of, what I'm saying? Some stores will sell, salon quality products, but I'm just saying stuff that salons use. So anyways, she said, "Listen, I'm gonna curl your hair up and just show you that these are the bomb." And I went to cosmetology school. I didn't even tell her that. So I would know if these were trash, bumpers, what I'm saying, flat irons, whatever you want to call it. So she said she wasn't pressuring me either, but I knew that it's really hard. You're a salesperson, you're trying to sell a product, and nobody wants to buy nothing these days, right? Nobody wants to never support nothing. So she said, if you want, I can give you a deal that is usually $417 for both the bumpers. I give them to you for $2 something. I can't remember how much it was. I would have to look on the receipt. Over $200. So I said, she curled my hair, and I said, "Okay, I'll buy them." She was shocked, like, "Oh no!" I supported that girl. And see, I'm a person, I love to give. I'm not a person that likes to receive, is my point. Because I know God's got my back 1,000 folds, 100 folds. You feel what I'm saying? And that's why I don't expect nothing back from nobody, because you see how it just came back. And I didn't ask for it. I'm very appreciative of what you did, Janet Tyler. I really am. And respectfully, I just want to say to you, because people sometimes get mad at me, like, "What's wrong with you, girl? That lady just gave you some money." Always remember, you are not obligated to ever give me any money in this channel. All I ask is for a like or a dislike. It is free. That's it. And for us just to get along, we don't have to agree to disagree. But I really appreciate you doing that, because that's your hard-earned money that you're giving to somebody and showing your appreciation. And I appreciate you. I just want to let you know that. I really do. It says, if they don't know about it, they can't talk about it. Let me get 65. Hello and happy Friday. Just tuning in. South Carolina in the building. Diva Miller. How did Alvo lose CJ? LOL. Vel, CJ knew that dude wasn't wrapped too tight. And Hunty, that's all I'm going to say. Hunty. Tiffany, that came right on time, man. I mean, I'm sorry. Janet Tyler, I apologize. Janet Tyler, that came right on time. Because I've been slacking the last couple of days, not on purpose. When I say slack, that's not even the right word. That was right on time, Janet Tyler. Janet Tyler, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I was picnic, but they ever eat any food? Nah, they I don't know what they drink. I see them drinking more than anything, to be honest with you. Hey, Misha Williams. It says Alvo said he's getting rid of the boyfriend because he feels the boy caused him not getting cash apps because they don't like him. Because I be looking at his comment section with his supporters and they're like saying like that basically diabolical stuff about him. Pretty much. They're saying stuff about basically like what's good with you, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, why are you letting this dude put like when he was getting hands put on him? Drunk minds speak sober thoughts. Yep. Toby Warner, how you doing? It's crazy. That's good, Toby. I'm here, but I'm putting together a dresser right now. I'm listening. Okay, Toby. Thank you for popping in, holding us down just by at least letting us know that you're in the building. Hello from Savannah, Georgia. Hey, in the building. That's what's up. Natanya's in the building. Driving with the baby in the car. Yeah, it's crazy. And see, I wasn't gonna say nothing because I already was placed in a situation that had nothing to do with me, and I don't believe the other two people that they said. Well, one of the I was one of the three. I don't believe that at least myself. No, I'll say 𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗖𝗛 and myself. I don't believe that they called CPS. Now the other person up in the air. Okay, you know what I'm saying? They do that kind of stuff. But I don't think that 𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗖𝗛 is worried or pressed. You know, he's doing good for himself. Hello from Memphis, Tennessee. Welcome, Ida. Welcome, sweetie. In the building. Memphis, Tennessee. In the building. That's what's up. Yeah, it's always nice to let me know where you're from. You know, we all family. Yeah. Drinking in the car with the baby. Let me see. It's 92 degrees in Louisiana. Ooh, child. It's 69. It's dropping. Thank the Lord. Janet Tyler, thank you again, sweetie. Because I'm just now getting actually down to your super chat that you sent me. I went to it and jumped over the comments for a second just to acknowledge the support you sent to the channel. Janet, thank you for supporting the channel. I'm blessed just working. Now I know that's right, beef tips and rice. Thank you for supporting the channel. Yes. Blessed just working. Reason why Alvo wants to leave him because his support is not sending in like they used to because of the board. Let me ask you guys a question because I need to know this. Life Journey, thank you so much. Thank you so much for supporting the channel and thank you for loving it over here with us. And I like to hear that because, you know, sometimes you feel like, you know, people are not interested, you know, and it feels good to know that you really are, you know. That's why, like I said, you know, these numbers are like the stock market. They go up and they go down. It has nothing to do with the creator of the content. It's just, this is YouTube's platform. We're in their house and they choose to distribute the views the way they want to distribute them. You feel what I'm saying? So I just feel like, you know, just we got to just keep trucking away. That's all we can do, you know, and that's it. And I just sometimes it really does make me, it validates that I am doing what I need to do. You feel what I'm saying? And you know, everybody is happy. Everybody's good. Now the real support. Exactly. Life, thank you for supporting the channel. Yes. 𝗡𝗘𝗫𝗧 seen a recap. He was going off about them not sending because they see he is spending that money on that boy. And they was at the park having picnic and then said he's going to a boat ride. Yep. He said 2 homeless people are going to a boat ride. Yeah. South Carolina in the building. That's what's up, Life Journey. 129 people and 80 plus like gang. Yeah, they be tripping on them likes. They be tripping. They don't like to hit the like button. But it's all good though. One day they'll appreciate me. Like some of you do. I'm just saying I unfollowed him. I know that's right. That boy is a trip. Because all you do is condoning the behavior. If you're following him, he thinks that you liking what he's doing. Nicole, I'm glad that they are waking up. That's why they kept asking him today, Alvo, are you still going on a boat ride? They know he lies 24. He lies all the time. He lied about going back to Atlanta. I love you too, Natanya. I love you too, sis. All Alva supporters doing is making his alcohol problem. Yep. But you know what? It's just like Big O. And a lot of these people are probably on Big O too. This kind of audience. They support him not because, I know Alvo drinks, but we can't judge him for drinking. They do it because it's entertainment to them. They don't trust him. They don't trust him as far as they can throw him. They're doing it to keep him going. They know that if they give him liquor and all this off-the-wall mess, he'll keep doing the nonsense and making a fool out of himself. Because if you think about it, yeah, his supporters are supporting them, but so collectively is a bunch of other people. So it's like if he's getting $200 or $300, I don't know how much he's getting, not pocket watching, don't care. It's not just one supporter sending it, it's a collective group. So the supporters are like, it's not like, it's my money, in a lump sum supporting this clown. Says you're welcome, but you deserve it and more. It says put so much effort into your thank you so much, Janet Tyler. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you so much. I like to hear that because sometimes, like I said, you feel like with all the hard work I do put into my edits and all that, sometimes you feel like it's not enough. So it does feel good when somebody does come to you and say, you're doing a great job. So I really respect that. It's not every day you hear people say it. Hey, y'all, tapping in from DA 305. Hey, DA in the building. 305 area code in the building. SL, we absolutely love your channel. Keep going. Me and my girlfriend are always tuned in, supporting and watching from Baltimore. We are one of the Bush people. Oh, that's what's up. But you ain't a Bush person now because you came out the bushes, and that's what I want. I want you guys to eventually be comfortable enough to come out. Even if you're not like someone that comes out all the time, I want you to be somebody that comes out from time to time to let me know that you're still around. Thank you. China, thank you. MF Styles. I appreciate you. I really do. Alvo looks like Walking Dead now. He sure do. He sure do. All Alvo have to do is wait. The boys go to sleep and can't pick him up since he said he so-called family members lives in Houston. That's what he said. He said that he was living out there initially with his cousin. Cause that ain't gonna work out too hard. They both heavy drinkers, and one is worse than the other. That boyfriend's worse than Alvo. Alvo can call his cousin to pick him up when that boy goes to sleep if he so-called moved to Houston to live with his cousin. Right. Alvo want to lay it with a man. And at this point, I don't think he cares what kind of man he laying up with. Long he laying up. Coco, he probably was lying. Then when he said he has a kin, he lies a lot. That's what I'm saying. You got to be careful listening to him. Listen, let me ask you guys a question. Did you guys get your notification for this live? Actually, let's just put that. Put a 1 in the chat. I'm just curious to know. Because you guys got to make sure that your notification bell's on option all. If not, you're gonna only get randomly my lives or my pre-recorded. Sometimes I've had people say they ain't saw one of my videos on my lives or my pre-recorded premieres until a couple of days later. Because I know I know it's YouTube. Because you can't tell me that 32,000 people collectively just all got together and said, I'm not going to view her content today, or I'm tired of her. You know what I'm saying? I could see if collectively y'all could have a meeting place and y'all got together and collectively said, oh, I'm not going to support her channel. So don't you support the channel. No, it's not that. It's the system. It's the algorithm system. It's YouTube. It's how they distribute the views. I got the notification late. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Blessings, Jessica. He did say he had a cousin in Houston, but we've never seen him go there. It's the hotel, motel, Airbnb, or the car passenger side at that. Right. That's where he be at now. You ain't never lied about that. It said, yeah, you don't come up for me anymore. For real? So I used to, G-Neil? Wow. That's weird. This has been happening for years, though. That's why I think the only reason why I don't really spaz out and say like some out-of-pocket stuff about YouTube is because this content creators that got millions of followers on YouTube, subscribers, and they've been having this problem for decades. I can remember, and when I say decades, I'm talking about before I even had a YouTube channel, before I even was even a thought in my mind to do a YouTube channel and start doing commentary. Because I really started doing this stuff in 2015. You know what I'm saying? Then I started taking serious in 2017 and been here ever since. But yeah, it's been an issue with that notification button. I feel like YouTube should just send out the notifications to anyone who's subscribed. If you're subscribed, you're saying you want to get the notifications for all of the content. Ryan, I thought you were gonna say hotel, motel, holiday. That's what I thought so too, Coco. Hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. It's not letting me like this live. For real, Anthony? If you're on your cell phone, there's a X on the right-hand side, a white X. You hit the X, it'll take you into the video and you'll see the like or dislike button. Oh, I was about to. Wow. Is anybody put a 1 in the chat if you're having that problem too? You're not able to hit the like button. That's crazy. I get the notifications every one of your videos. Oh wow. So you must, Life Jenna, you must definitely have the option all button on, or YouTube must like you. Anthony, go out of the live and come back in and like it. Right. Like, comment, and subscribe. Yes. Let me see what them likes at. Yeah, but I hope that, I don't know. I just hope that whatever happens, we don't hear no, yeah, you were right. And, something terrible happens, and involving that kid. That's all. You can't feel too bad when it's grown folks. I hit notification, notify me. Okay. Then it let me know you're live. I am subscribed to your channel. Thank you, Life Jenner. I mean, Journey. I said Jenna. Ooh, child. You know I need to go to sleep. 103 in here. So I'm about to get off here, guys. I will, I don't know. I probably might do a late live tomorrow. I don't know. But something will definitely go out. Probably more or less a premiere. And like I said, Sunday will be pretty. I had said Sunday will be my weekend, starting my weekend. But Sunday pretty much for me will be my Monday. Because I'll be playing catch up because I've been kind of slacking because I've been doing stuff all this week. So I gotta, get back up on my consistency. I was the first one to like, but I had to keep hitting it. Wow. I love you too, Life Journey. I'm about to say Life. Where am I getting this Life Jenna? Ooh, child. Thanks everyone for supporting the live. We appreciate everyone's support. Thank you. I love my mods. I love my supporters. You guys are truly a blessing to me. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be nowhere. Always remember that. Don't let no channel holder make you think that they made themselves. No, the audience that supports you make you who you are. Okay? So always remember that. As far as the content and being successful, that's what I'm talking about. You make you who you are as far as your life and what you do in your life. So I'm about to leave. I love you too, cutie pie. Y'all stay blessed. I love all of y'all, and I'm out. Mwah. Bye for now.